play against them. Congratulations to them. Their senior class was incredible. And again, you know, it's just unfortunate. You guys saw how good this series was, that these two teams have to play in this round. It's just the unluck of the draw. And for us, you know, our theme of the year has been grit since August 25th. And Chauncey got everybody the bracelets on her senior day. And I've been wearing mine ever since. And tonight was the prime example of that. And just up and down the lineup, 1 through 18, Steph, Allie, Molly, everybody in our dugout showed grit. And I couldn't be more proud of the team.
Marissa, you had your struggles, but could you script this any better as far as the ending tonight and everything?
I just wanted to get it done. I didn't care about any other at bat, and mentally, I was just, you know, whatever. It happens, and just wanted to get at least one run in and hit the ball hard and let fate tell the rest.
Did you know it was gone as soon as you hit it?
Yeah, I did. It felt good right off the bat.
What was it like in the dugout for you guys as you saw that ball flying through the air?
Joy.
Joy. Absolute joy. Indescribable joy for one another. That Murph always says, you know, our saying last year was Mudita, and to have joy for someone like you did it yourself. And, you know, each year we just try and build on our one word, and that was it. Just Mudita for everyone.
You pitched hit for the previous at bat. I guess explain that a little bit.
Well, she was 0 for the tournament, and it was a leadoff position, and Andrea is much better suited, you know, as a leadoff. And then, you know, her spot came up again, and the ball or the game is going to find the kid that seems to be struggling, whether defense or offense. It's going to happen. You know, every time I put a new kid in to play defense, we always say the new girl's going to get the ball. Same thing with the kid that's struggling. You know, if you have 2 errors in the game, you're probably going to get the next ground ball right at you, so you just better be ready. And it's a true testament to her and her mental game, where it didn't. And you know, if you would have saw her in the dugout, you never would have known that she was over. She's just that type of kid. She's very similar to Alexis in her demeanor, and she's very suited for this game, because you would never know that she was not doing as well as she could.
Alexis, how's your arm feel?
It's hanging on. It's doing good.
Was there any fatigue coming into those final innings tonight?
There was, but I couldn't let that affect me. I had to do whatever I could for the team.
Have you ever felt like this before? Have you pitched this much before?
Never. First time.
Seymour and Chamberlain, so you obviously had some hits this weekend. What was that like?
Props to her. She's a great hitter, and I knew I had to go right at her, and I had to mix it up every single time. I couldn't be predictable against her.
Do you remember the strikeout of her with the bases loaded in the first game? I think that's probably the most crucial point that you faced. Can you take us back to that? Do you remember it?
It was a really tight situation. I know I needed to just stay calm and relax and stay within myself, and I just had to do whatever it took for the team.
Marissa, I know Coach said, you know, you're kind of level-headed in the dugout, but are you feeling any kind of frustrations? You know, 0 for 8 at that point, just really couldn't even get the ball out of the infield.
I mean, yeah, naturally, you know, you're going to be frustrated when you don't get the job done, but then again, you start to believe so much in the rest of the team, and you know they're going to have your back the rest of the game, and that's ultimately what it came down to. The rest of the team had my back, and, you know, so what? It's going to come.
How sweet was that after that to see the ball?
It felt good, but the best part was greeting my team at the plate, and Chauncey said it, Mudita, you know, being happy for everyone else, and there's nothing like that. I want to do it for the seniors, and it's great feeling.
David and Chauncey and Patrick, it was the seniors that kind of set the plate there, all three, but once you got home, can you take us through the sequence that loaded the bases for her?
You were first, Jane.
Just trying to get on base, pass it down. We've been working on that for the last 2 weeks, and you know, our goal is never to get a hit. It's to hit it hard, and the game knows it's going to find a hole. We just try and pass it on to the next person. And
that's all I was trying to do too. I knew towards the end she was kind of getting wild, and Murph just said, stay within yourself, see it down, and my at bat, she was kind of everywhere at different times, and it was just all about passing it down and just doing little with what I had.
Patrick, is that as loud as you've heard the stadium?
I think so. Somebody had a video of her home run, and they showed it to me, and it was very similar to when Cassie Riley Boscia hit the triple against Stanford to score Jackie Traina from first. And but tonight I think was louder. It was the crowd was unbelievable too. I mean, thanks to everybody that came out, and they stayed, which is just a testament to them and how much they love softball, and never could have done it without them. No way.
The post game, you guys were running through the crowd. Was that planned, or what was that?
I mean, they sat here for 5 hours at least, maybe 5.5. I mean, the Brickyard was full at 2:30. So 2:30, I don't even know what time it is, but 6 hours in the sun, and they deserved a little high five, and we gave everybody a high five.
Can you compare the two series, Stanford and this one? I mean, you talked about this last night.
It was very similar, and I think we lost 5-2 the first game. Same score. Very similar. We run ruled them the second game, and then the third game was as tight as this one. It was 1-0, and very similar. Both teams, I mean, competed like crazy. It was, it was eerily similar.
Patrick, I don't think you've ever, especially a freshman, but any pitcher, given it to them 3 games in 2 days in this kind of situation, pretty much the whole way. Other than demeanor, what are you seeing?
Just a fighter and grit, and I mean, when I took her out, she's got a big smile on her face. I mean, that's just you got to love her for that. And I said, you're not done, so don't think you're done. But we're going to put Sydney in for a second. She's just, her demeanor is, I've said it over and over, it's just for a freshman. And I don't know how the hell she did it today, but it was unbelievable.
Patrick, what would you have been looking for to know that it was too much for her? I mean, at what point would you have seen signs of weakness or signs of fatigue that you would have?
Probably, I mean, like the line drive in the last inning, the first kid that lined out to Haley. They're really, I mean, that was a good shot by that kid. And you're just praying that she can hang on, because I knew she could still move the ball. And even if she throws a little bit slower, the ball is still going to move. So they still have to time the spin with their bat, and that's difficult. And she made a great pitch to Parker to get her on a K. And I don't remember the last out.
Top line.
A pop-up. Yeah. So, I mean, I thought she still had it. And I tried to say, don't be the hero. Tell me honestly, how do you feel? To every kid, defense, whatever. If you don't feel good, if you can't do it, let me know, because I want to know that. Because I'd rather have a 100% kid than maybe a kid that's 75, and all she does is smile and says, I'm good.
Would she have told you if she wasn't?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
It looked like you wanted that last, pop-up, and you called that from left field almost.
I mean, I just wanted to catch it and celebrate with the team, and I just had to tell myself to actually catch it, because I was already almost celebrating ahead of time. But it was fun to get in that huddle afterwards and celebrate with the team.
I know you guys never get tired of talking about Haley and the amazing things that she does in the outfield, but just kind of talk about her setting the tone in the first inning with great heroics.
She might have saved the game on the 2 catches, not just a 1. She took away a 2-run home run, and then she took away, I don't know how many runs on the dive in right center. She definitely set the tone, because if they score there, it's a little bit of a downer for us. And she makes those 2 great plays, and now we feel very good about ourselves. I mean, that's typical Haley, though.
Going to push it forward now. College World Series, Michigan, what next? First time with both you and Auburn and everything. It looks like it'll be right up the string.
It's going to be weird, maybe the softball universe is in Alabama. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's going to be fun. I mean, Michigan is, Hutch is one of our best friends, and their program is very similar to ours. Very good kids, classy program. They do things the right way. When we saw the bracket, we're like, okay, we might be one of the only non-SEC matchups in the World Series. So, 3 and 6 was Big Ten and SEC, and we played them twice here. We know they're very good. They beat us twice soundly. I think they're probably improved. We're definitely improved, and it's going to be a great matchup.
Patrick,
Anything else for the players? All right, we'll go ahead and talk then.
Patrick, has Lauren Chamberlain meant to college softball over the past 4 seasons?
Well, I think she's, I wish I could name 2 other players, but it's similar to Sosa and McGuire this summer when they went back and forth, and I think she brought attention in a good way to the sport. I mean, she's the home run queen of college softball, and she showed it again this weekend. No matter what we threw or tried to throw around her, I mean, obviously she hit everything we threw up there, and I doubt. I mean, it's going to take a special kid to do what she did. For 4 years. I mean, she had a home run on every 6.5 at-bats. That's unbelievable.